week's First Alert Weather with meteorologist Noel Navarro.
Welcome back, everybody. You might be noticing the haze. The smoke has returned to the UP atmosphere. We're looking at moderate on the forecast for air quality. Just the shades of yellow as you see here on the forecast map from west and central, especially across upper Michigan. Moderate's not bad for most of us, but some of us, especially with heart and lung disease, just need to monitor symptoms for the next 48 hours at least, because we show this map at the top of the newscast there. Medium to heavy smoke concentration between Saskatchewan and Manitoba over across the prairie provinces of Canada. That's going to be filtering in upper Michigan here towards upper Michigan because of that jet stream, even though we've got some scattered rain and even an isolated thunderstorm overnight in the forecast for upper Michigan. Here we go. We got some pop-up rain across the eastern counties along US 2. You're looking at moderate, occasionally heavy rain across South Manistique Lake. That's what we got. But once you head towards, say, the toll plaza of St. Ignace, it's nice and dry, looking good with the traffic flow across Mighty Mac at this hour, 63 degrees. We got a high temperature of 70 degrees in the UP over in Cook's southern Schoolcraft County. Our pressure is steadily rising. Here's our forecasted lows tonight and the outlook overall. Mid-40s to upper 50s, scattered rain and an isolated thunderstorm, mainly across the northern half of the region. Just watch out for that haze, smoke, and patchy fog by morning. Interior upper Michigan, upper 40s to mid-50s for your lows for Wednesday morning. Wednesday afternoon, get some sunshine to break on through. Showers taper, but haze and patchy smoke linger. Highs from the 60s to mid-70s across the shorelines. Got a northwest breeze, so it'll be a blustery Wednesday. Temperature highs could reach the lower 80s for the interior south of upper Michigan. Now here's your future satellite and radar. The pop-up rain across the eastern UP, especially along the Straits and Lake Michigan shoreline. The system coming from areas of Minnesota will bring the scattered rain and an isolated thunderstorm west to east, just brushing through the morning. Once we get to the noon hour, starts to dry out. The afternoon looking mostly sunny. Few clouds in the sky for Wednesday's end. Rainfall forecast by the end of Wednesday, not looking at a whole lot of amounts there. Nothing more than except for 1/10 of an inch or more for Manistique along the Lake Michigan shore and up the Keweenaw Peninsula. Lake shorelines outlook, if you're going to be out in the water going fishing or whatnot, waves could reach 3 feet towards, say, Autrain and the Pictured Rocks Bay. We're looking at 3 feet towards northern lower for Lake Michigan, 1 to 2 feet across Lake Superior. Here's the rain chances as we look ahead to Friday. Puddle says yes, there's a chance for some heavy rain out there in addition to high probability. Got to monitor the high pressure over the Canadian Shield that can alter our rain coverage on Friday by way of a system coming from the northern plains. The heavy rain potential for towards the southern UP. By Friday afternoon, look at the potential, the projections of 1 inch or more along the Wisconsin border, even towards Escanaba, Gladstone, Rapid River, and even Nema Junction. That's the outlook for now. Let's see if it changes as we get closer to Friday. In your 7-day forecast, it's going to be a dry period for later Wednesday, Thursday, even though it's going to be cool on Thursday. Much so for Friday with that scattered rain. Friday and Saturday, eventually we'll start to see it dry out. It could still be breezy for those out in Pictured Rocks days. You know, we want to take those cruises. They're awesome because they're going to be free for most of us. Just know that there could be some high wave action. I just want to bring you to that first alert awareness for then. If you're missing the warm temperatures, we're going to get to some 80s early next week, along with thunderstorm chances.
We'll take that. A little cool down might be a nice break.
Yeah, and then the summer comes back.
Exactly.
Yes, looking forward to those temperatures in the 80s.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Noel. Sports is